After 6 grueling challenges, it's the semi-finals, and things are heating up. This week, it's all about style, precision, and execution. Which designers will turn our judges' head, and who will get the chop? Is that temperature all right, dear? You married?
I am.
10 aspiring designers competing for one life-changing contract to transform a top cocktail bar. Last time,
Alan, I do.
the designers made over wedding lodges,
And then the tent will be complete.
Smaller duck.
while Tom and Monica went big with their signature styles.
Me this week.
It's extremely zen.
Jack played it safe,
It's a gentle space that's had a gentle treatment.
but it was Tammy who missed the mark.
The sofas felt so unloved.
Tammy, that does mean that you will be leaving us.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
It's the semi-finals. And this week, the game is on as our 3 remaining designers battle it out to earn a place in the final.
This is a moment, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's the semi-finals. Boom, boom, boom.
It's not going to be a little space. It's going to be, here is this huge, vast space.
And I'm hoping for a tattoo shop.
Of course.
Yeah, I know.
Michelle's expecting more from us, and it's definitely not the right time to take a back seat.
Yeah.
The pressure is high, the stakes
Yeah.
are high.
I'm so close. I obviously would love to actually go into the final and then actually maybe win this.
Hello.
Hi, Alan.
You're semi-finalists.
Yeah.
So how are you all feeling? You feeling excited, nervous, shattered?
Definitely the last
A combination of all of those things, yeah.
Every single one of them.
Now, there was one thing that kept coming up last week, and it was that gut feeling. Now, Monica, you said you're going to go for it.
Yes.
You weren't going to hold back.
Yeah.
It paid off.
It did, and I'm totally repeating it again.
You're going to go for it again?
Absolutely. There's nothing to lose. There's everything to lose, but there's no stopping me now.
Yeah. And Jack, are you going to go for it this week?
Yeah, I think I learned from Monica last week when I visited what she had done, and I was like, wow.
What about you, Tom? Have you got anything left in the tank?
We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, all 3 of you are so talented. Is there a bond between all 3 of you?
I love Monica, but I can't stand
Well, I'm sure you're all desperate to know what the next challenge is. Let's go and see Michelle.
Let's go.
Ooh, exciting. Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
Hi.
Well done for getting this far. It's a real achievement to have got to the semi-finals.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For your next challenge, I need to see how you work on a larger project, but back on your own. So I'm sending you to Bristol, where I have 3 hair salons in need of a makeover.
Oh, wow. Bristol, a vibrant city where individuality thrives, is home to 3 hair salons, each with a strong identity. But they're all in need of a fresh transformation to help them stand out and be a cut above the rest.
And helping me judge this week is someone who really knows a lot about the high street. It's Mary Portas.
OK.
Good luck. See you in Bristol.
Thank
Thank you.
You okay?
I didn't think we'd have Mary Portas. She is a tough cookie.
Mary Portas. Wowzers.
Oh, Michelle, it's the semi-finals and you haven't held back. They're working by themselves, they're redesigning a big salon, and they've only got 2 days to do it.
They can totally do this, and that's what I need to see, because this is a semi-final.
And what kind of aesthetic are you looking for?
Well, each salon has got its own very strong kind of identity and USP, so I think our designers have just got to kind of understand that and try and interpret it in a way, but layer it with their own kind of signature look as well. I don't want to see kind of them just replicating exactly what they think the client would like. They've got to give me more than that at this stage.
And there's a lot at stake. You could get a place in the final.
Yeah.
Get it wrong at the salon, it's hair today, gone tomorrow.
Oh, God.
What?
Actually, that was quite a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tom's meeting his clients first.
Hello, my name's Tom.
Hello, Tom. Nice to meet you.
Owner Doug and manager Neil of Hobbs. An edgy industrial salon split across 2 floors.
The salon opened in 1996. When we first come here, it's an empty shell.
I think Doug actually sort of designed the salon himself, and
No pressure. Oh my gosh.
It's industrial. We've got a lot of exposed bricks here. Texture. Just like hair.
Yeah.
Different textures. I love that.
downstairs we've got like a kind of cafe bar area, and then there's a garden outside, which is quite unusual.
Yeah.
Clients sometimes come because they like gardening, because they've seen it on the website. They come.
The bones of what you've got now is so beautiful, so stunning. So what are you looking for?
The reception desk at the moment is nice, but there could be more done to it to make it pop. One thing that would be great is to kind of have a bit more lighting, because the lighting at the top is creating shadows.
Okay.
We're quite keen to keep a lot of the exposed brick.
My one concern is how much I can transform it so that when Michelle walks in, she goes, he has done stuff here, because it has such a big personality. Yeah, that's tricky.
Next door,
The salon hasn't really been touched since we first opened.
Jack's getting the background from his clients Corey and Noel, owners of NoCo, a high-end salon which opened 4 years ago.
It's kind of at the moment quite neutral. It's very white and grey. We quite like having something that feels a bit more memorable, maybe is a good word. Bit of like a Scandi feel. We've obviously got different areas of the salon, the area where they get their hair washed. We really like to make that feel a bit more special.
A couple of clients have said it's maybe not as welcoming on the way in as it could be.
Okay.
So that initial boomph would be great.
With the VIP section on your right, how would you like your clients to feel?
We're not cheap by any means, and it'd be nice to have a space that's reflective of that.
We always say that they come in a taxi, but they leave in a limo.
Awesome. There's some anxiety attached around doing this client space. A salon it's their baby and brand. So although I'm excited, I am also very equally nervous.
Last but not least is Monica.
For me, McQueen's is about walking into nice things to look at while you're having your hair done.
Whose client Emma is founder of McQueen's, a classic salon with a unique charm.
It's quite glamorous. It's very black and white. It's got a bit of a wow factor at the moment, but obviously it's very old now, and it really needs your expert help.
Okay. I look at you, I look at the space around you, and I can see this rock and roll glamour. Am I getting it right? Is it there?
Yeah, there is. I just have an eye for different things.
I love the vibe already. I personally love black, love dark spaces, and the dramatic effect that they have.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. By meeting you, I think we understand each other. It's the blonde hair and the tattoos.
It's the hair and the tattoos, yeah.
Absolutely.
This kind of edgy feel. I'm hoping that you're ready for adding some edginess to your salon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Why not?
I can't wait to start working on your salon.
Thank you.
Thank you. I feel like our styles might actually be similar, so this should be easy, she says. This should be easy. I can't believe I just said that. I'm sorry.
With their plans in place,
This fabric is the first thing that's gonna go.
and each with a budget of £3,000,
You're very, very big. Crikey.
the designers of just 2 days
Oh, God. Okay, I feel sick.
to give these salons a complete transformation.
Okay, free girls, free girls, free girls.
I think she's in one piece. I hope she's in one piece. She is fine.
Yeah, I've got lots of painting, battening, texture, murals, planting. I don't know where I'm getting all this time from, but I'm gonna have to find it from somewhere.
Fortunately, as ever,
I think we're over there.
a team of trusty trades are on hand to help.
Morning.
Morning.
Welcome to Hobbs. We're gonna embrace the industrial and make it a bit more sexy. Piers, I know that's speaking to you.
We've got a big one this week. Painting-wise, there's gonna be lots of zoning with paints.
As you can see above us, I have so much fabric. I hate it, and I would really like it to go. The whole ceiling I would like painted black.
With a brief to transform the classic salon into a bold alternative space, this week, Monica's embracing her maximalist Gothic signature style.
Throughout the competition, I feel like I had to tone back my style a little bit. But this challenge, I am actually expected to do my style. I am so excited.
Inspired by maximalism, Monica's statement ceiling will be painted black. Plastic plants and upcycled lampshades will hang from golden grids. Religious objects and vintage mirrors will decorate the walls. The hair washing zone will be painted gold and face a maroon picture frame feature.
I think my biggest concern is the ceiling. I don't know if I can do it in 2 days. I hope I can.
This reception desk feels like it's in a taxi rank. And I feel it shouldn't look like that. It should look a bit more welcoming.
This week, Tom's brief is to modernise the industrial salon,
I would love to explore tilting it.
giving a fresh edge to the rugged and characterful interior.
Pivot, pivot.
This is 100% the biggest challenge I've had to date. This space has such a personality.
Pivot. You keep going that way.
It's two massive spaces that aren't speaking to each other and need to speak to each other. I have to show the judges another layer to it.
And then this could become a curvy thing. And then that could all curve. What I want to try and do is break up all those industrial hard elements with some soft fabrics and some curved edges. You can do a little curved section here.
Reshaping the reception desk to help soften the space, upstairs, Tom's also inserting new lighting around the workstations and upholstering a brick wall in teal fabric. An abstract earthy mural on the stairwell will lead down to the waiting area, which will have vintage seating, offering a comfy view out onto the unique garden.
There's two tiny little spaces in the finals, and I really want one of them to be mine. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work so hard this week.
I'm just gonna do it.
Over in Jack's high-end salon,
Oh, I hate it already. No, okay, let's start again. Let's be serious.
he's saying goodbye to the white walls and hello to a statement mural in the washroom.
The brief asked me to do Scandi, and I can't really just do Scandi because I find it a bit underwhelming. It doesn't get me, so I thought I'd throw in a bit of Japan, which has now become Japandi. There's just a bit more drama, a bit more colour, and just a bit more interest. I've got myself some acrylic white paint, and all I've done is water it down so that I can drag it a bit easier on the wall. I want the people who use this room to feel quite zen and chilled out and at peace.
Despite the clients never having requested Japandi, not only will hand-painted bamboo and floral murals dominate the washroom, but Jack's also making a rocky landscape for the colouring bar, wrapping the workstations and reception in wooden battens and transforming the walls in an eclectic colour palette. If that wasn't enough, a large gold branch will adorn the VIP area and foliage will appear throughout.
It's a big one this week. I'm one away from the final. I'm really just overwhelmed because I've got all these great ideas and I'd hate to scale back on any of them, so I just need to be like, bam, 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 bam. And I'm hoping that I go big and it pays off and I don't go home. I am gonna get into the zone, and the only way I'm gonna get into the zone is by plugging my earphones in and listening to some soothing music. A little bit of Aretha Franklin. Yeah. The moment I wake up.
Where do we end this?
Down the road,
I don't like it. It's very stressful.
Monica's needing a prayer for her feature ceiling.
How much paint have you got for that?
So I have 3 tubs, 2.5 litre.
You're going to need at least double that.
Oh, I did the math.
It's a big ceiling, and it's that
No, I know, but I
soaks
had
in,
the measurements
soaks in.
for it. I was given measurements, and I
Yeah,
put
that's
it in like
measurement.
the
That's
how much paint
measurements
you need
for
calculator.
a normal flat wall.
surface. This is quite porous. It'll just soak in.
Yeah.
Oh, do I need to straight away order it?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's not a good start. I don't like when I'm not fully ready for everything. It's not the best to start a day on a negative thing. The ceiling that we have in the salon is made of paper pulp, and it soaks so much more paint than a normal wall would do. Not gonna lie, that is actually very stressful.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, please. Thank you. Excuse me, I'm in a rush. Thank you. I'm looking for 3 interior designers in the Bristol area. Thank you, please. I'm coming. Coming. Jack.
Alan, you all right?
What are you doing, a mural?
A big mural.
Was it meant to just be on one wall?
It was meant to just be there, and then on the ceiling, and then it grew down here and there.
It's like poison ivy. It's just clinging to the building.
Literally, it's spreading like wildfire.
And why are you doing bamboo? Because, I mean, fair enough if a panda comes in, wanting a short back and sides, but this is for human clientele. Why bamboo?
Because this theme is Japandi.
Is that an actual word, or did you make it up?
No, it's real. It's a mix of Scandi and Japan, and it's Japandi.
But they only wanted the Scandi. They didn't want the Japan bit.
And Japandi is now here.
OK. Well, listen, if you want a handy doing your Japandi and your Scandi, then just give me a ring on the landy line.
Oh, very good.
Good luck, love.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Jack is going for Japandi, but it's not what the owners wanted. This is a high-end salon. Across the way.
Tom?
Oh, hey.
I've used all the offcuts from the tabletop already, and I'm not even round to here.
Tom hasn't got enough wood for the reception area.
I need your creative juices to flow.
Yes, yes. I'm just going to go to the skip. I passed the skip and I saw there was some wood in it, and I think it might be Monica's from her salon, but it's in a skip, so it's fair game.
With one mission accomplished.
I got wood.
Tom moves on to his next challenge, which is to try and create cohesion across the 2 floors.
I'm sewing all these panels of fabric together because I'm going to upholster one of the walls upstairs in the main salon, and then I'm doing the same fabric in a drape along another wall downstairs. I wanted to add a sort of softness to the space because it's very hard with all those industrial elements. Never upholstered the wall before. I'm channeling my nervous energy into doing rather than thinking. Maybe that's a good thing to do at the moment.
You can bring your stick with you, buddy. Come on.
Good boy.
What's the dream, Tom?
As scary as it sounds, is to be a fully fledged designer. I know I'm a good designer. I just need to have faith in that. I think that's the leap that I need to take.
Tom's special because he's incredibly talented and he can turn his hand to pretty much anything.
At the moment, I work as a waiter. But before that, I trained as an actor. I worked as that for 20 years. Lots of touring, had a lot of fun. Just got to play like a child till I was in my 40s. But all the time, I wanted to be an interior designer. I've only had one professional interior design job, and that was working for an interior design company. I would help them source interior decor items for show homes that are multi-million pounds. And I loved that. When I design, I feel alive.
Tom should be an interior designer. I think that this competition will give him the boost that he needs. He could do this.
I'm feeling the pressure of time. I'm a 47-year-old. If I don't do it now, it's never going to happen. This is the time to make the leap.
Do I have enough paint?
No comment. Yeah, of course.
Stressing me out. Yes, okay. I have enough paint.
It's halfway through day one.
I love the black. I am very happy we're going with black.
And for Monica, there's no turning back.
My personal style's not everyone's cup of tea. It is quite niche and it's dark. But I'm going with my gut and I'm very excited.
I think when I was a teenager, I had this like emo/goth face and everything was black. And I never really grew out of it. And that's why I sometimes call my style like goth granny. Hey tata! Hey hey!
Oh, hey, cześć Moni.
I grew up in Gdańsk, which is in the north of Poland, in a Catholic family. Churches in Poland are incredibly beautiful. They are so ornate. That definitely influenced a lot the style that I have. I'm a furniture artist. I love to create pieces of art and furniture using different mediums like decoupage or gilding. Never in my life I expected to get to semifinal. Chciałam ci tylko powiedzieć, że przeszłam do półfinału.
Brawo Moni, świetnie, trzymamy za ciebie. Ekstra.
Dzięki, tata. My whole family back in Poland, they are so incredibly proud of me. Bye-bye. I'm very grateful. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I already have learned so much. And I want to do the best design I can possibly do in order to get myself to the final.
Getting the job done is what the aim of the game is. I've got loads of fabric.
Tom.
Come in.
Did you hear us banging on the window?
I heard you. Come in, come in.
Oh, fabric. That's your forte, that's your superpower. And you've got to show off because it's the semi-final.
Gotta show off. Look, it looks really theatrical. You said last week, you were like, you're very theatrical. And I think this week...
quite that high-pitched. You're theatrical. I went, you're theatrical. So you're covering up all this lovely exposed brick.
But I think having it surrounding you was a bit of a visual overload. So I've tried to calm it down by giving the eye something restful.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really nervous about this one. Up until now, I felt, you know, very safe, very confident. This week, it's a really tricky brief, really, really anxious.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm doing. I'm having a complete freak out, and I think it's the perfect time before I go home.
Oh, come on, don't be down, don't be down.
Debbie Downer.
You've just got to enhance it. You've just got to bring Tom into it, haven't you?
Yeah.
See you later, Tom.
Be up my ladder.
Good luck, love.
Thank you.
Tom has been a strong designer throughout the competition, but this week he's lost his mojo. This is the semi-finals. This is not the time to have a wobble.
When in doubt, wrap it in fabric.
Why did they do this?
Over in Japandyland.
I'm so dramatic.
Jack's working on another statement piece for the front of his hair colouring bar.
I'm creating like a rocky landscape. So instead of like getting a big slab of rock sliced into bits, which would just cost me my soul, I'm gonna paint effect it.
What are you doing?
I'm mixing sand with paint to try and get a textured effect. I've never done this before. So it'll either look really good or just, you know, just not what I had in my head.
It's all right, is that?
I don't think I'll know unless I've done the whole board. And that's not that useful when you're against time, but still. I'm just gonna see.
Monica, it's so massive in here. Monica, Monica, What the hell is going on here? And is that sacrilegious? What are you doing?
Oh, first of all, you don't say what the hell in front of Mary.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, no, I'm going to burst into flames. I'm sorry. Explain.
I know it looks scary. I know I'm currently painting a statue of Mary in black. She's not going to be black, she's going to be grey.
Oh, well, that makes it so much better, Monica.
Yes, there's a difference. For me, this statue is just a beautiful piece of art.
Because obviously your Polish roots, very religious country,
Yes.
Catholicism and everything. So it sort of fits in, doesn't it, really?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm going to be devil's advocate.
Yeah?
Is it going to be too dark for a hairdresser's?
It is very dark right now, but I just want to show everything that I have.
Yeah.
And the only way I can do it is by doing something that I really believe in.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think you could win? Come on, dream big.
Yes. I actually think I
You
have a chance.
big head. You're such a big head, Monica. You're so arrogant.
You made me say it.
No, you've got to dream big, haven't you? You could.
I think I have a chance.
Great.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. I love
Yeah.
it. Keep it up. Keep the confidence up.
Thank you, Alan.
I wish I knew the proper way so I could come in and just be like, bam, but I don't know.
With the end of day one approaching, Jack's still having a rocky time with his landscape.
I hate it. I'm not going to use it. No, I don't like it.
You've got to let it dry, haven't you? I mean,
Yeah.
right now it just looks grey, but it's not going to dry that colour, is it?
No, this is true. I'll come back to it later, but for now, it's defeated me.
Don't be defeated, Jack.
I am concerned about my rock face. I just thought that was going to be a breeze, and it's not been like that. And I'd still like to try and achieve it. I don't want it to get the better of me. I'm going to sleep on that one.
As the day draws to a close,
Hi, Monica.
Tom checks out his competition.
Welcome
looks
to my
amazing.
black.
It's amazing. This is you. I love all of these.
Lots of plants, lots of gold. Yeah, all of these grids suspended, covered in
Real
foliage.
plants?
Because you can't water them.
No.
But no ivy.
Oh.
I have learned. I made the same mistake twice. I am not gonna make the same mistake for the third time. And how are you doing? You have 2 levels.
Yeah.
Are you trying to merge them
I'm
together?
trying to smush them together. Yeah.
Good.
But downstairs, like, just a waiting room. It's really weird.
Oh,
But I have this beautiful garden.
Are you bringing the garden in?
I'm facing the garden.
I could see that Tom, he's stressed about his space, which technically should be a good thing for me, but I actually do feel for him. So, yeah. Happy sad.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
This looks great. Bye,
I'll
love.
see you later,
Take care.
Tom. Bye.
It is very Monica. It's really dark, and I think that's the beauty of what she does. She's unashamedly doing herself.
I'm aware that it is dark. I'm not necessarily overly worried because day 2 is the day where the design comes to life. It's going to be hectic, but it's going to be great.
It's day 2.
Oh, the mural. It's had its day, it's gonna go away. I think what the artist was trying to do was, like, you know, bring the garden up into the inside, but I think the pink is just really, just not the right pink in this space.
So, day 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
For my beautiful decorators, I would love to get the mural
Yeah.
on this stair wall.
Yeah. Okay, no worries, Tom.
Today, Monica plans to lighten her salon
Apply double-sided tape to the center of the ring.
by upcycling and hanging 16 individual lampshades.
I have 5 extra large ones that I need to build and cover, and then 11 charity shop finds that I'm recovering in a new fabric.
But it isn't just the space that needs brightening up.
Yesterday I felt good, and today I woke up with this awful feeling that I have way too much to do in one day. And the feeling doesn't want to go away, and it's making me upset, and I can't think. This is not a difficult process, it's just such a time-consuming process. One down, 15 to go.
It does look like a bit like concrete, you know. I'm happy with that.
Over in Jack's salon, things are off to a smoother start with the sand mix on his rocky landscape having dried overnight.
I'm embracing the mountain. It's not broke my back. It's not broke back mountain.
And he's spreading his Japandi theme into the reception.
Right, so the cabinet, because it's quite dominatrix at the minute, like it's just very there. I really want that to be lost a bit. I'd love you to put this mural on top of it.
Oh, OK. Like a rising sun.
Like a exactly right. Yep. I would say I am an artist. Growing up, I was always painting, always drawing. When I use my hands, that's what excites me and that's what I love doing.
Massage the salad.
Some salt.
What makes Jack special is how creative he is. He doesn't follow the norm, he doesn't do what everyone else would do, but it always works.
What I am proud about is I can get the look for less. I had a company come out and they quoted me £16,000 for an ornate ceiling, and I couldn't justify that kind of spend, so I did it myself. A little bit of MDF, some clay, and voila. I think it all came together at about £1,500.
And that's what really makes him just a cut above the rest, basically. It's great. It's good for me as well. And do you think your design this time is going to get you to the final?
I don't want to play it safe, no. I think it'll go down fine. I'd love to win this competition. I think what I'd like to get from this is to be that household name. If someone saw something in a room and was like, that is a Jack Kinsey, that would be awesome.
I think you're amazing.
Thanks, babe.
I love you.
Thank you.
For the VIP area to have that extra special touch, Jack's branching out with a Japandi-inspired spectacle.
This tree is going to go on the ceiling, it's going to be covered in leaves, it's going to be gold, it's going to add a little bit more pizzazz to the VIP area. I want to do a showstopper, so just got to get it right.
Inspired by the salon's industrial colour palette,
I think we just need to do big brush strokes, blip, 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 in this colour.
downstairs in Tom's salon,
Okay.
Yeah. Purple, blip, blip, blip.
At that speed as well.
an abstract mural is emerging.
If you put a red tone under a gold tone, it makes it look more...
Vibrant. Aged.
Aged, more realistic, because it's like a rust underneath the gold.
Right.
It makes it look like more of like a real metal.
Much like his newfound confidence.
So I think today, I feel like the nerves are kind of quietening. I feel like the elements that I've introduced are working with the space. They don't fight against it. I feel like they're elevating what's already there. Mate, that is a work of art.
When I was growing up, I was always a crafty person. I would spend my pocket money on room decorations, like not on sweets or ice cream and stuff, but I would paint it. I would always repaint it. I always hated just buying plain stuff from the shop. I had to make it my own.
Monica!
Hey, Alan.
Oh, someone's gone wild in the aisles at Shades R Us.
Yep.
Look at this. Guess who this is? Just like that.
Aladdin?
Tough crowd. It's one of our best, most loved comedians, Tommy Cooper. Did you never get him in Poland?
No.
No, oh, OK. Well, that was just like him. Anyway, moving on. What are you going to do with these, then? Because is this like a hairdresser? Is this like a subliminal message? Fringe and fringe?
Well, they're really cute, and they actually need a little bit of trimming still, because you can see they're quite uneven, and I was in the middle of trimming.
Here, listen. You can give me a fringe. I haven't had a fringe for years. This is so nice.
Okay, please don't move.
You sure?
Don't move.
Oh.
You're moving too much.
I'm shaking with fear, Monica. Let me just check the back. Lovely, thank you. You've taken years off me.
Well, you're great, Alan. You look great.
Now, are you going to have everything done?
Ah,
because time's getting
question.
on.
I know. You know me, I always start my idea with having tons of everything and then run out of time and scale it down.
Yeah.
So time is not my friend.
Oh, don't worry, love. You'll get there, you'll get there. Well, listen, I'll let you get on with your shades.
Thank you.
Let's see if it's funny with a bigger fez. Just like that. No? OK, still not funny. Right, well, I'll just leave you there. It's halfway through day 2. Oh, what's this?
It's Japandi.
You're exploiting my stupidity and just saying Japandi to anything that I don't understand.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're creating a mural.
I've just freestyled it.
This doesn't mean any... Is this like life or something?
It has no meaning.
Do you know what that reminds me of? A ginger nut. And then a bit of bourbon. Is that what you were hoping for?
They are up. Brilliant. Thank you.
Across the salons,
It'll be about there, actually, yeah.
attention switch to the important task of lighting.
I think that works. I was just worried that the bulbs were maybe a bit too bright and a bit too, like, light. They look great. I think having side lights helps the situation, because the lights before was coming from above and creating really bad shadows on people, so everybody looked really not well and unhealthy.
No, if I'm a short person, you have to go a little lower, because I'm very tall. Michelle always says to sit and test out a space and imagine how you're going to look in it.
I don't know what it's going to look like. I hope it's going to look all right.
Jack's adding the finishing touches to his handmade branch, which he hopes will highlight the VIP area.
The owner said that their clients come in a taxi and then they leave in a limo. It's that kind of experience. But I'd like them to leave in a private jet afterwards. I want them to feel class. I don't like it. I think we'll take it down. It's not really what I thought it was going to look like. I thought it was going to look a bit more sculptural, but it looks a little bit cheap.
So we're going to scrap it?
Let's scrap it. Let's get rid of it. It's not the one. I think I'm feeling the pressure because I've got here because they've done good, and I just don't want to screw it up.
So on the strap pile.
Oh my God, I'm so high. Can someone wheel me to my right?
Yeah. With the end in reach,
I'm too short.
Tom adds a splash of ingenuity.
I'm just going to age the brass a little just to knock back some of the newness with some vinegar.
Cool, what have you got in this?
That's just a pot.
Jack brings the outside in.
This is a Japanese acer tree. I know Michelle hates fake plants, so I've gone for real.
I don't swear, but I really want to swear. That's how I feel about today.
While Monica has a reality check.
I think at this point, what I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit of everything that I wanted to do. So I have some lampshades, I will have some foliage, I will have some mirrors. I have no clue if this is enough to impress Mary Portas and Michelle.
With less than an hour to go.
I just want people to see it and be like, ooh, that looks nice.
It's a race to the finish line.
Final push. This is not the time to be painting stuff.
Love the stain. Looks great. Yeah, it faces the garden.
Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Go and get a drink. First one is on me.
Hey!
Right, done.
It's done. It's out of my hands.
I am dead. I need a drink. In my head, it had way more lampshades, but for me, that place is unrecognizable from what it was before. I'm just so proud of it.
I've done enough of what I could possibly give to this without actually dying, I think.
This means everything to me. This is the career I want. I don't want to, like, jinx it, but I think I deserve to be in the final.
It's time for judging, and this week Michelle will be joined by somebody who knows a lot about having iconic hair.
So, would you ever go back to being a redhead?
No, it's too easy. I've moved on.
Okay.
Simple. I'm a blonde now and a grey.
It's Mary Portas, queen of the high street.
So, Mary, here we are in Bristol, where our 3 remaining designers are battling it out for a place in the final. And I really hope that they pour all of their personalities, as well as the personalities of the salon owners, into these designs.
Most hairdressers that I know have characters. Yes. So they will want that reflected in the space.
I mean, Bristol is a bright, vibrant, independent city. This is not the time to go wishy-washy.
This is one of the biggest growth areas in business, hair and beauty. And there's a reason for that. People want to feel good.
So I really hope that they've also thought about the customer journey and flow. I can't wait to see if they can deliver on all of those things.
It's a big ask, isn't it?
It is. Come on.
I'm super excited about this space and the transformation because I really believe in my design.
I do care about what the judges will say because I kind of really want to go to the final. Fingers crossed, they love it.
Ah, so this is Monica's salon, and she is of Polish heritage. Her kind of religious iconography is clearly important to her.
My aunts in Ireland would have heart failure looking at that, but nevertheless, I really love the way that she's taking a religious icon and doing something a little bit avant-garde with it. I like it. I like it.
Monica loves a kind of more gothic, darker vibe, so I can see that playing out, but then she has modulated it for the owner.
It's working.
But one of the main issues with this salon was it had that huge kind of drapey ceiling, so I can see that Monica's just like painted that all out in black.
I mean, I really like the suspended panels, but I certainly do not like plastic leaves hanging down. I can't bear plastic plants.
And I've told her about this.
The reason why plastic plants don't work, this is very much organic. Your hair, this is natural.
The time has passed for plastic plants.
Yeah. She could have done with a few more of the wonderful hanging lampshades, which I do like.
I love that she hasn't felt compelled to have identical mirrors, though.
Yeah.
She's not felt it's all got to be samey.
But as I look in that mirror, I see straight away the lighting is just flat overhead and I look like a ghost with, all those shadows under my eyes. So looking at the walls, I think she could have done a few more lights in here.
Just giving you that extra level. Oh, now I immediately feel very comfortable in this area. We've introduced more colour and more texture and sort of the kind of shine from the gold as well, which is reflected in the inside of the lampshades.
This gold works beautifully. That feels really kind of sexy. I think salons should be sexy. You want to come out feeling sexy,
Absolutely. But overall, I think this is an amazing transformation. It feels like a salon that I can imagine people being very happy to come into and ask for something maybe a little bit different. Well then, should we go and check out the next one?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
This brief, they wanted industrial with a modern twist. So I thought it didn't need a massive transformation. Michelle may think differently, but I feel I've done enough.
Ah. Wowza. So this is Tom's salon, and he was gifted a very strong space. I mean, all of this exposed brick, the scaffolding poles.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, he's changed the front desk. I love the use of the brass.
I'm reading the big curves of it, which I really like, that
Yes,
he's
so do I.
modified what was a very kind of boxy entrance into something that I flow around.
But when you're coming to pay, I want to feel that there's something a little bit softer and sexier and indulgent. That feels really scratchy and cheap to me.
I'm imagining he was kind of echoing very rough, rustic thing.
That's the thing. It feels very masculine and rough, which is totally fine if it also connects with that softness.
If we focus in on what he has introduced to soften things, he's kind of added the curtain, which
Love.
love that.
I like that
That's
colour
really
as
nice.
well.
The colour is really great. He's also added this mural, and the mural, I'm struggling with that a little bit.
Same here. It feels slightly dystopian. That could have been beautiful gold, and that would have made me feel a little bit more sensuous.
And let's see what else is around here.
I like the way he's brought lighting onto this level so you get that warm glow and not just the overhead lighting blanching your face out. Yeah, he's done that beautifully.
Well, now I just need to know where our dystopian mural is leading us.
Maybe it's where they serve the lagers.
So it's taking us down to This would be like a kind of waiting area or kind of more soft area. I feel Tom's had a chance to express himself a little bit more here. So he's introduced all of this furniture. We've got his now sort of signature draping, like mirroring from upstairs. What he has succeeded in doing is linking the two spaces.
But I look at that garden, I think, God, that's so lovely. Couldn't we have brought some of that in here and softened it up with plants? And I think he's missed a trick on that.
Great big squidgy sofa, though, on the plus.
Michelle, Michelle, could you come and get your highlights done, love?
Well, shall we move on to the next one?
Let's go to the next.
It didn't really have like a lot of personality to it before. Now I feel like it has some boldness. It would mean the world to me if I got great feedback because more of me's gone into this than what the brief asked for, so I hope Michelle appreciates it too.
Ooh. Oh, this feels chic, doesn't it?
Oh, it certainly does.
And that is just wonderful, big statement as you come in.
Yeah, and
Of
real
nature.
plants.
Yeah, real plants.
Real moss all the way through.
Wow.
And unusual colours. It's a kind of buttermilky, khaki thing.
Yeah, beautiful, rich ginger, and the way he subtly moved that into the wonderful Japanese mural. It looks expensive.
Because navy is one of those colours that instantly makes things look kind of, you know, upmarket and chic.
That's us.
So, oh, I like this. Got a little kind of like soundscape going on there.
I don't like that. What is it, Mount Fuji?
Oh,
and I
really?
just think it's a bit too much. I think this is designed for a bit of design's sake myself. What is that area for?
That's supposed to be the VIP area, in which case that is not working at all, is it? Because we're missing that kind of luxe element.
Yeah, yeah.
And look, I think it's quite brave to have just started painting and paint the whole thing.
Just feels wonderful.
Also, this is the one room where I really am going to be staring at the ceiling.
Exactly.
So it's
See?
given me something to look at.
You're right, he really has.
I mean, we are nearly at the end of all our challenges. I mean, these designs were about them earning their place in the final. So I have questions for all of them.
Yes.
But I am very impressed by what I'm seeing.
Yes.
Whilst Michelle weighs up her decision, a chance for the owners
Oh, wow.
to check out their new hair salons.
The ceiling has been really changed, but I love it. Love the Virgin Mary thing. That's really cool. It's going to be so great working in this space. I love it.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Goodness me. I was not expecting that.
Oh, I get quite emotional. It's just beautiful.
Look at this. Wow. That's interesting, isn't it? Just leave us here. We're fine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Definitely an improvement. And it's given us that extra light because we used to get a bit too many shadows. Whoa, gosh, now that looks so comfortable. Fantastic.
It's results day. And the semi-finalists are back in the design hub.
Hey.
Hello.
I think it might be difficult for the judges this week.
I think it's anyone's game.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
So how did you get on with the salons? Jack, you embraced your pandy. Did it go according to Plandy, or was it just Blandy?
It definitely wasn't Blandy. I loved it.
Phew, that's handy. As you know, Michelle has a very difficult decision to make this week. So she'd like to see all three of you on the sofa, where two of you will be going through to the final, but one of you will be going home, OK? Good luck.
Thanks,
Alan.
I am scared.
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
Well, they're all on the sofa, but didn't they all do well?
Really well.
Now, Mary, would you go and get your highlights done in Monica's salon?
What makes you think I get highlights done? No, possibly,
Awkward.
yeah. You know, I think... It's all natural now, Alan. That's the whole point of this hair. It's totally natural. This was a salon for a certain type of customer, and I thought the salon felt very, very professional.
Was there enough lighting for you?
Lighting we discussed a lot,
Yeah,
because you do go into a salon with your bad hair and your bare skin, and we're sat there in front of a mirror. You at least want to have flattering lighting, so I don't think she'd really considered that.
You know, someone who did get the lighting right, I thought, was Tom.
Excellent.
He got it really right on the lighting, and he also added it in a way that was very sympathetic to the overall look.
Did you like the fabric?
I really liked the fabric, but I think we should have done more of that, and more glossy, more rich feeling to it. It still felt very kind of blokey. I expected to order a pint of beer in there, you know, rather than this is a beautiful salon.
Now let's talk about Jack.
I was just so surprised in terms of the beautiful painting, his artwork that he did. That's what I loved.
I think he absolutely nailed that. But that VIP area, it wasn't a VIP area. He just carried exactly the same kind of finishes and techniques instead of that should have gone up another notch, yeah.
The competition is so tight. How are you going to decide, though?
At this stage, it's a lot about us understanding why they did what they did and also why they didn't do certain things.
Oh, it's going to be emotional, isn't it?
Always.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hey there. Well, here we are. I couldn't be more proud. So this is about a place in the final, and salons were hard. A lot to accommodate. Tom, let's start with you. Do you feel you were successful in that?
I feel like the choices that I made elevated what was already there. I felt what it had to have was softness from the get-go, and I thought the best way to do that was to upholster that wall. I felt like it gave the eye some rest.
Yes.
That worked beautifully.
And especially the way that you softened the lighting. The bête noire for me is lighting in a salon, which is often just ghostly.
Thank you for curving that reception desk.
Thank you.
No sharp corners. I loved it. Very, very happy.
Thank you.
But could you have given me a glossy top? It was a lot rougher.
Right.
And yet that's my first impression of the salon as I come in.
And my last one when I'm paying the bill.
I totally get what you're saying, I think, and I completely think you're right.
And tell us a bit about the mural.
I knew I wanted to sort of carry on the rusty vibe, and we put on layers of paint, put on this gold, then it just kept evolving.
I feel like your inspiration was really rooted around the brick and the urban and the scaffolding. The way to really make it sing is to absolutely have its polar opposite.
Okay.
I just would have definitely brought that garden in some ways, because I think it was an absolute jewel, and it gave you that ability to take something urban and mix it with something very soft and very beautiful and something organic.
But I didn't think about how I needed to connect the garden from outside to the upstairs. Retrospect is a lovely thing.
So, Monica, your owner fancied herself as a bit of a rock chick. How did you feel about that as a brief?
After meeting the owner, I felt we really clicked and we found a lot of similarities. And so all of my decisions, my color palettes, my wallpaper, my fabrics, I wanted them to be luxurious and rock and roll in the same way.
And it was a brave decision to get rid of the drapes.
I knew I needed to paint the ceiling black to kind of make this awful ceiling disappear and then cover it with the grid panels.
And I think that really worked. However,
yes.
Please tell me about the plastic plants. I thought I made it quite clear.
Yes. The reason why I went with fake is because this is so high up that no one would ever be able to water the plants.
You didn't need them.
My biggest personal struggle is knowing when to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. You know when you need to stop, when you start worrying.
Yeah.
Don't.
What was beautiful as well is the colour tones that you chose. They really, so there's the gold that you picked up inside the lamp, the gold that was at the back of the salon is a really sexy sort of feeling.
However, lighting, so important.
Yes.
Didn't feel that you really addressed that with each of the workstations. So when I'm actually sat in that chair looking at myself, kind of top lit.
Okay.
Did you sit in the chair and look at yourself in that mirror?
I did when we were adjusting the height of the mirror to make sure that it's in the right place. But I guess I was focusing on the mirror.
Yeah.
Monica probably sat down and she looks amazing. So you'd be like, yeah, it looks brilliant.
All right, yeah,
It's just us looking in it going, oh, it's a bit harsh.
Yeah. Some people don't blame the bulbs.
Okay, Jack. Your owner had a very kind of modern aesthetic, and I'm wondering how you dealt with that.
I was nervous to go into this one having no gravitational pull towards Scandi. So I based some of my colour palette around Japandi.
I thought that your use of colour was exquisite.
Thank you.
And is that what inspired the wash station with the beautiful bamboo painting?
Yeah. When I laid in the station and I looked up, it was just like a really cold white ceiling. So I wanted to make it a bit more cosy.
And tell me about the VIP area.
They wanted it to feel a little bit more exclusive.
So did you feel you achieved that when you... No, OK, yeah, fair enough.
No.
Because I didn't either, no offence, but
No,
I didn't.
it's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't. Originally, I wanted this big gold branch, like another canopy, basically, to be suspended over, so it felt like it was a completely different space. It just looked naff, so I just said, do away with it, take it down.
Well, it's good that you're so honest about it and you understand and recognise that that was the kind of the issue of that salon.
And can I just say as well, massive spaces and such a tough challenge. So well done, all of you.
Salons, they're pretty hard, aren't they? They are about so much more than just hair. And they're about going somewhere that makes you feel good. You all got that to a certain degree. But there are only two places. So the first person going through to the final of Interior Design Masters is Jack.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And so the second person is Monica.
Thank you.
Tom, you did brilliantly. You really did. And I have loved watching you through this because I've seen your confidence like ebb and flow, but you are sitting there now feeling happy and proud of what you did, and you absolutely should be.
Thank you.
You really should.
Thank you very much. I am really proud of the journey that I've been on during this process. I'm really proud of the spaces I produced. I'm really proud of these guys. Take care.
I really feel like I have put my absolute passion for design on the line every week. Sorry, don't want to cry. On the line every week, and I feel I can only be proud of that. And that shows who I am and what I have to offer, that passion, this.
So this is it. I don't really have much advice for you. Just go for it, enjoy it, love it. You're in the final of Interior Design Masters. It's surreal. It's surreal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, I've got goosebumps. Oh, gosh. Tom has been an outstanding designer throughout this competition, and he's shown me some really beautiful spaces. This week, Jack and Monica just gave me that little bit more.
Next time,
Going awful.
the finalists take on pubs. Cheers! In the seaside town of Brighton.
There's an immense amount of pressure for me to get this right.
Paint on my bum! No!
As they go head-to-head
Probably the closest one yet.
Really stressed that we're not going to finish it.
in the final.
This year's Interior Design Master is...